We are the sons and daughters of Indonesia. Acknowledge one motherland, Indonesia. We are the sons and daughters of Indonesia. Acknowledge one nation, the nation of Indonesia. We are the sons and daughters of Indonesia. Respect the language of unity, the Indonesian language. Audience, those sentences are the pledge of Indonesian youth on 28th of October 1928. On that day, they swore to respect the Indonesian language as the national language that united every tribe in Indonesia. Can you imagine what will happen if Indonesia, which has hundreds of tribes, doesn't have the national language? Well, it reminds me of a story about a Minangkabau man and a Bataknas man. Hi everyone, I'm Nobelita Zashika from As-Shofa Islamic Senior High School, and now I would like to tell you a story about the two different views. On one fine day, in the Pasaman Regency, there was a Minangkabau who found a falling phone in front of him. Then, he saw someone who he believed was the owner of the phone. "I'm sorry, sir, is this your phone?" the Minangkabau asked. "Oh, look!" the Bataknas admitted and took his phone back. The Minangkabau was in shock at what he had just heard. As far as he knew, Allah in his language means dumb. But he actually didn't know that in the Bataknas, the word meant yes. "How did you get my phone, huh? Did you take it from me?" the Bataknas asked. "Seriously? You stupid just now, and now you're accusing me of taking your phone?" The Minangkabau turned out to be unable to hold back his emotion, as he slapped the Bataknas with no hesitation. He think that this Bataknas guy was suddenly being rude to him. "Mancit!" the Bataknas groaned in pain. "Shame on you! Now you're even calling me a stupid rat?" The Minangkabau was filled with anger. He thought that mancit was referred to rat, but he was unaware that the Bataknas was simply exclaiming in pain. "What are you talking about, huh? I never called you a rat." The Bataknas felt he didn't deserve any of this treatment. "Oh, shut up! Just quit your nonsense! You just said that earlier!" the Minangkabau said as he punched the Bataknas with no hesitation. They spoke on and on until people were already crowding around them to see and stop them. But it didn't work either. Suddenly, some police came to the scene and tried to stop the fight. "Stop this! Stop this! He's the one who started mocking me!" The Minangkabau refused to back down. "All you say is rubbish, huh? I never said any of that! Don't believe him, everyone!" The Bataknas yelled back. "Both of you knock it off! Now I want the two of you to follow us to the police station now!" One of the police officers enforced. When they arrived at the police station, the marshal was already waiting for them. "Can you both imagine if we, police officers, had arrived late? What actually the two of you could have done to each other? Maybe the two of you have died as the tale of the two grapes." This story began when two people from different tribes met in a complicated situation. They hunted eat the same animal which they have to share later on. But because of the language differences they had, they fought to death and ended up being buried on the border between North Sumatra and West Sumatra, this region. And all that just because of a simple problem of a language differences which led them to death. Is that what the two of you want? We have the Indonesian language as our national language for a reason. It's our unifier despite the many differences we have. So please take a lesson from this. The marshal closed his statement. The two men finally realized their own mistake and decided to make peace. So audience, let's use and respect our national language, Indonesia, to unite our nation above the many differences we have wherever and whenever you are. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.